In December 1944, the war in Europe seemed nearly over. Allied forces were pushing toward Germany from the west. The Soviet army was advancing from the east. Victory felt inevitable. Then, without warning, Germany struck back. Through snow, fog, and frozen forests, Hitler launched one final offensive, a desperate gamble that would become known as the Battle of the Bulge. After the D-Day landings and the liberation of France, Allied commanders believed Germany was collapsing. Troops were exhausted, supplies stretched thin. Many units were sent to quiet sectors to rest. One of those sectors was the Ardennes forest, a rugged region of hills and dense woods stretching across Belgium and Luxembourg. It was considered too difficult for a major attack. That assumption would prove deadly. Before dawn on December 16th, the silence shattered. German artillery opened fire along a 75-mile front. Under cover of thick fog, waves of infantry and tanks surged forward. The weather grounded Allied aircraft. Their greatest advantage was gone. Roads clogged with retreating troops, communications broke down. Entire units were overrun before they knew what was happening. The front line bent backward, forming a bulge. Small groups of soldiers found themselves cut off behind enemy lines. Lost in snow and fog, they dug foxholes into frozen ground. Frostbite spread. Supplies ran low. But across the Ardennes, isolated units fought back, holding crossroads, bridges, and villages. In the frozen woods, men battled not only the enemy, but the cold itself. At the center of the German advance stood the town of Bastogne. Vital roads passed through it. Whoever held Bastogne controlled the battlefield. American paratroopers rushed in and were quickly surrounded, low on ammunition, short on food, freezing in sub-zero temperatures. German commanders demanded their surrender. The American reply was a single word: nuts. Encircled, outnumbered, outgunned, they held. Then the weather changed. Clouds broke, the fog lifted. Allied aircraft roared back into the sky. Fighters and bombers struck German supply lines, fuel convoys, and bridges. The offensive slowed, then stalled. The fog that had protected the attack now doomed it. German forces had gambled everything. Fuel ran out, tanks were abandoned, losses mounted. By January, the Bulge had been pushed back. Germany had spent its last reserves for nothing. After the Ardennes, Hitler would never launch another major offensive in the West. The road to Berlin was open. The Battle of the Bulge was Hitler's final gamble, a desperate strike meant to change history. Instead, it brought the end closer. Victory came months later, but it was earned in frozen forests' quiet courage and the will to stand and fight. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe.